Oh, good morning. Hello, everyone. I didn't realize that I had actually gone live. I hope everybody is doing well out there. Welcome to Ripples of Ways, Tarot and Oracle cards. I'm going to be pulling some cards for you. But as you guys know, sometimes I've been doing lately some cards on birds. And I don't know how well that is going over with you guys. If you want to just leave me a comment and let me know, I appreciate that. I'm just going to type in here, see if I am live. Hello, hello, hello. Just give everyone a minute. Wanted to say happy birthday, America. We're going to be celebrating all week long. I hope you join in with me also. I'm an early bird this morning. Ice water, kind of ice water and lemon. It is hot where I'm located, and I hope you guys are staying safe and warm. I'm just gonna wait for some people to come in here and see how you're doing. So yeah, this is a really cool picture here. It's just stuck on a loop here. Um, I don't have any sound until I improve my sound system. If you are out there and just want to say hello, if you are out there and want to get a reading on a card, you're more than welcome to. You just have to let me know, and your wish is my command. All right, so 250 years, 1776, 2026. I was alive in 1976 for the bicentennial. This is bigger and better, and spiritually this is a lot more people are awake than I think. A lot of people who may have been alive probably don't recall the bicentennial years, but I celebrated. I'm hoping to get out and do some celebrating. My husband is under the weather, and depending what's going on, even if I just run up the road there to Owa, which is an Indian word for water. There's a water park, and then they actually have a park where they're going to be setting off fireworks. And I just want to make an adjustment here. Um, to my camera. There we go. A little bit better. Yeah, a little bit better. I am wearing the red, white, and blue. This looks like black, but it is blue. Let me know if you guys are going to be celebrating this week and what you're actually going to be doing. I'm also going to check one other thing to see if I am actually live out there with you guys because I know it's morning and you might be still sleeping and you might be really late depending on where you're located at. And let me just see what I've got going on here. And then we'll kind of get this thing going in a minute. Happy birthday, America. This is where I'm going with this. Let me just see if I can see me out on, yeah, I think so. I think so. There's one person out there watching, and it's probably me. All right, so I'm just tap dancing here to get started, and you could always catch us on the replay. All right, so let me just kind of close out of that and come back to you guys. So 250 years. Wow. Wow. Starting to feel my age. Yeah, they definitely are. It's one nation under God. There's a lot of stuff out on X. It's the kicking off of this. Mary Jones 9191. Good morning. Good morning. How are you this morning? I hope that you woke up to the world with a smile. We actually have this is the pride flag, and this is a lot of people are just putting it out there. We cannot be offended by our country's statement of our flag. This is crazy. I don't know where the level of consciousness is at, but it has to be much better, much better. This is real interesting here. I'm going to do a little bit of a different show with you guys, kind of something like what I used to do, but kind of just keeping it, where we're at. But there were storms at 131 miles per hour winds that went through Highmore, South Dakota, and it split the roof of St. Mary's Catholic Church, which allowed sunlight to highlight the church's crucifix. What do you guys think? Hello, Shelly Shelly. She's a morning person. She's here with me and Mary Jones 9191. And so please put your comments in there, you guys, because I guess that sets off the algorithm. I don't know. They're saying it doesn't matter about your views. It doesn't matter about this or that. They changed the whole algorithm on YouTube, and we'll see if I'm still here in the near future. All right, so where are we going? Do you guys do your cleanse for your strawberry moon? that just happened a couple of days ago. Let's see what else I have here. I'm going to go back to my bookmarks. I'm going to show this particular video if I froze up. I froze up. All right, not sure if you guys can still hear me or not. Let me just stop sharing. Um, yeah, it's retrograde, and but I've been having a lot of problems with the computer. So let me just see what is going on here. This is I'm back. I'm back. Okay, good. This guy's something I don't know. When I bought this computer during Mercury retrograde, and it gives me trouble every time during the retrograde, more than normal. So I do want to share some things with you. There's some pretty cool stuff that is happening out there. Um, Let me just try to get to that screen. And it's screen two, Janine. All right, let's see here. So I kind of wish I was in DC. I want to cut the music short here, but it's all lit up. Are you guys aware of this? It is all lit up. Huge festivities are going to be going on. I said to my husband, I really wanted to be there, but at the same time, I have a fear of crowds of people. Yeah, stuff like that. Mary Jones says, I was just drinking. Let's see if I put this up here. How does this look? I thought I changed. I guess not. Says I was drinking my coffee and watching YouTube. Hey, good morning. Here's cheers to you guys. I'm down in the little square down below here. Mm, I'm going to be doing these videos, I think, all week long. Do you guys have plans for the 4th of July? I'm just kind of curious. I have an older audience. Just wondering, are you guys going to stay home and watch all this happening on the television? Or are you guys going to go out and celebrate? I want to get out and celebrate. Like I said, I kind of wish that um, my husband was feeling much better, and I'm going to try to split the screen here and put me in it. There we go. There we go. Isn't that the coolest thing ever? What do we have going on now? All right, now I'm live on Facebook. I just got notification. Major delays with the computers. As Ellison would say, Mercury is in the microwave. All right, 250 years. How do you guys feel about this? Mary Jones, 9191 says, Janine, I remember correctly, computers and you do not get along. No, and it's funny because my energy is so it can send anything into a tizzy, right? And I used to work on computers. Work on them, I mean, being as a pro. I started out back in the day. My first job. I don't know if I ever told the story or not, but it's not exciting. But I was working in a general finance store. If you guys recall those, they would give you mortgages at extremely high rate. And this was, oh, I don't know what year this was. Maybe early 1990s, maybe even 80s, late 80s. It was late 80s. And I was bored to death. I didn't care about giving people money that were, it was the saddest thing. And the guy that, I worked for was a typical, I guess, an accountant or whatever. He was boring as all hell, dry sense of humor. And I was walking along the strip mall in, where was it? Bolingbrook. Not Bolingbrook. It was Brookfield, near the Brookfield Zoo. If you guys are from Illinois and you're familiar with it, it was North Riverside. That's what it was, North Riverside Mall. And I look in the window, and there's these computers, right? And I'm sitting there going, okay, it just looked like it was, a computer on a desk here, a computer over here, few computers. I'm like, what the hell do they do there? When I was working in general finance, we didn't have computers. We did everything by calculator, and so it's down below. There's a little sign that says "Help Wanted," and I look up and I see this gorgeous, tall drink of water. This man was so good looking. And I instantly opened up the door and I thought, hey, I don't see a wedding ring. And I was probably, I'm trying to figure out how old I would have been, late 20s, I think I was, somewhere in there. Anyways, I walked in the door and I said, you looking for help? And he says, yeah, I am. He says, do you know anything about computers? And, I'm like, oh, yeah, I do. Knew nothing. He says, did you ever turn one on? And I just kind of looked at him. I said, and I just said, and then he said to me, I'll tell you what, I'll give you 30 days, sink or swim. And he says, and so you kind of had this agreement. I came back, I did an interview with him. He hands me the manual for a Tandy 1000 computer. Is what this was a Tandy Business Products store. And I read that manual front and back. And I am not shitting you guys. So I had to sell computers. And I did so well there, they sent me to another location where there was bigger population than where I was at, and I became the number 1 salesperson, and I distinctly remember telling this husband and wife that walked in Oak Lawn that basically said, "Hey, what is this thing? What can it do for you?" And at that time, there was very limited things that this thing did, but it played a lot of games in this Tandy. If you guys ever watch Young Sheldon, he talks about this particular computer a lot that he wanted at Radio Shack, which Tandy Business Products was actually owned Radio Shack back in the day, and that's where I learned about stocks was through this company and in saving and stuff like that. It's another story there, but I remember telling this guy, every home is gonna have 1 or 2 of these, and I remember the man looking at me going, "Oh, come on." Like I was giving him a bunch of bullshit. Here we are today, we carry the damn things around with us, right? And so, I don't know, I got off on a tangent. Alright, I wanna say hello to Shelly again, and Buck is in the house. Buck, how are you doing? Yeah, so that's my little story of computers, and, I should have known that my energy was always so high, especially when I got nervous, and I would just blow up computers. Or it doesn't matter. It always seems like if I was really nervous, if I was really happy, something might, we guys got to understand we are energy. We are definitely energy. Yeah, I'm gonna talk a little bit about health stuff too. Not a lot, just a little bit here. So, due to the rising costs of medical tests, just pee under a tree and wait for a bit. If the ants gather, diabetes. If the grass dries up, high salt. It smells like barbecue, high cholesterol. If you forget to pull up your pants, Alzheimer's. There you go. This is the way that we're doing it now, kids. I hope you enjoyed that one. It was really good. Yeah, so there's been a death, and it was Victor Willis. He was the voice that helped make the Village People a global phenomenon. Died at 74, and actually, President Trump did a little article for him, and he was from the YMCA Macho Man in the Navy, and basically he was a big part of that pop cultures. So rest in peace from 1951 to 2026, Victor Willis. Willis, we're sorry you didn't get to celebrate coming up, but it is the week of it. Here we go. We're in July and done with June. Yeah, we are so done with June. All right, what else do we have out there? So they are going to, by popular demand, it's one of the Freedom 250 celebration is a National Mall NPS this week, and it's going to be changing colors and it's like a mural. I guess is the best way to explain it. Uh, let's see here. And it's just going to be really beautiful. If you are not going to go out and do anything, again, I'm going to ask you guys, put your comments in below here. Are you going to go and celebrate, or are you going to stay home and watch beautiful things like this? I'm hoping to at least get down to the OA Park. They'll have bands there, and everybody sits outside. You bring your own chairs. Music will be blasting, and then, of course, the fireworks display. All right, let's see here. Who else do we have in the house? Anybody else jump in here? Buck, it's good to see you. I hope all your wishes are being fulfilled. Blessings to you and your family, Buckshot, and we miss you. Everybody, put in there. We want Buck back. We want Buck back. And if you can't, that's okay. All right, let's see what else we have going on here. This is really good. This kid is good. I'm gonna just stop this right here because I want to turn up my sound and I want you guys to hear this. So I talk about the birds all the time. If you haven't seen this, this is a real treat. And let me see where my volume is for my microphone. Just bear with me 1 second. I guess that is on. Let me turn that off. If I can turn that off. Okay. Sorry about this, you guys. You got to see this. There's one other place that I got to turn up the volume. Here it is. I hope you can hear this. If not, it's out on X. It's all that I can tell you. And maybe get a chance to go and take a look at this here, but I saw this morning and I thought this kid is really good. I was when I was a kid, I used to do the. I can't do it anymore because I got a bridge in my mouth. And anyways, let's just take a listen here. All right, let's back this up. And then let me know if you can hear it. If you can, just turn up your TV a little bit or your device, whatever you're on. And I have to apologize ahead of time. YouTube will cut the sound somewhere after it's recorded.
Happy 250th year birthday, America! And that's a lot of years. And I'm going to be doing bird calls for all the common American birds. Starting off with great horned owl. And next, the American herring gull. The northern cardinal. The American robin. The American flamingo. This is what you thought that the bald eagle has sounded like, but this is a red-tailed hawk. This is what the bald eagle actually sounds like. And I'm going to do a greater roadrunner for the last one. Beep, beep. Oh, wait. Nope. That's the wrong sound. Try me the real one this time. All right, that's it. Happy birthday, America.
Unbelievable. My dogs were going nuts to that. I hope you guys were able to hear that. I'm going to try to get the link. It is out on X, and just let me know in the comments here if you were able to hear this kid. Yeah, this was really, really good. I'm impressed. He definitely is bringing it from the gut. All right, let's see what else we have out here. So let's see here. Just some really cool stuff. I just thought I would share and talk to you guys here. And if the other thing is, I wanted to ask you. I just did a card pull on a woodpecker that's been visiting me, and I don't see a lot of woodpeckers out here. I really don't. But there is one that's been coming to this pine tree that's kind of dying. So the woodpeckers will go where the bugs are, and the bugs will live in these dying trees and stuff like that. And this happens to be a pine tree. So because when I was in Arkansas, boy, I tell you, the woodpeckers would be this size, this size, this size. They're huge. But I just wanted to ask you, what bird are you guys seeing? Which one is coming to you a lot? So that's why I did the woodpecker one. It just means, it could be stubborn, hard headed, that type of thing. Work hard, determination, and being stubborn. If you want to let me know which one you guys are dealing with here. Let's see here. Can anybody let me know if we are live? I want to say hello. I'm not sure. I see things stopped about 15 minutes ago. So let's see here. If you're old, you will know what this toy is. I can't believe someone came across a Fisher Price Music Pocket Radio from 1967 playing Twinkle Twinkle Little Stars. I had one. Twinkle Twinkle Little Stars. How many of you guys actually had this? I was 5 years old. And mine probably look like this too. Hey, a Buck is saying Cardinals and Doves. Yes, Cardinals, Mary. Thank you so much. I think I'm a little bit delayed, but that's okay. What else do we have here? If you guys didn't know, CERN was shut down. And a lot of people are saying, well, out on X, they're saying it was built in 1954. This is just nippets and snippets of news that I'm bringing you guys today. And I just thought that was kind of important. And a lot of people are saying that they cleaned house. Let's just leave it at that. Yeah, let's just leave that at that. And if you guys also haven't seen that, there's on YouTube, there's a channel, and I can't remember the name of the channel, but you'll see the tuning forks. They were able to bring the sound through. You got to record it and then bring it through. It's really good channel. Go out there and look at it, listen to it while you're cleaning your house. You're moving about because I'm telling you, it shift my energy. It was awesome. I don't know how they were able to bring that through, but it was really good. So what we have here is what do I have here? Nobody is ready for this one. Semantics shows cymatics shows us something deep. Sounds create patterns, vibration creates form, light reveals structure. What if this is the code behind reality? Everything waves, everything is frequency. I have been saying this forever. And when I came across this particular video, I said, finally, someone was able to put this together. I've worked with AI and said, how do I show this? And it thinks I'm trying to show timelines but this is awesome. This is really awesome. I want to go back and just play the beginning. They're showing
Nobody is ready for this one. This probably looks familiar. It probably looks like these cymatic patterns. And all these things is a petri dish on top of a speaker and a light on top of it, making these cool mandala-like patterns. Now this man made one of them in a 3D design software and took cross sections of it and put different colors to those cross sections. So using a 3D cymatic pattern, this man was able to create a perfect image using sound and light. I want you to sit and really think about this.
Just in case you get if flashing lights bother you, warning. But this is really cool. Let me know if you are able to see. This is really cool.
Because this is the code to reality. This is the code to the matrix, or whatever you want to call it. This is how energy interacts with.
All right, there you guys go. Yeah, that looks like my screensaver, says Mary Jones. Mary Jones looks like she is my co-host here today. Thank you for being here. All right, just some things growing up in the 90s. This was considered a data center. Now, look how big the data centers are. I had probably 5 of these things, and you had to get the lock so that nobody would steal your 3.5-inch floppy disk. Oh my God. Little did people know they could just pick it up and walk away with it. But yeah, this is interesting stuff here. What else do I have for you guys that is really cool? Is Nikola Tesla's 369 code, 369 healing frequency. It's in the first few minutes of the video, it'll bring you into a state of serenity. It recommends listening to the music for at least 10 minutes to help you remove negative energy, increase self-esteem. I've got this bookmarked out there if you guys were looking for something. There's a lot of people that are coming up with these type of things, and I think it's fantastic. It is really they're really trying to educate people on this, and it's the technology is really helping us. And so there we go. Let's see here. Is anyone familiar with DMSO? It's a UPS grade or USP grade. I'm trying to learn about it. I'm hearing a lot about it. I think I might have done some stories in the past, but I think I need to do some more. So here we are, right back at 250 years celebration, which is my cue, Mark, to just let you guys know I'm going to pull some cards here if anybody is interested. These are going to be the bird cards since I was inspired by that kid. I'm actually just going to pull one right now just to see which one that I get for today. And let's see where we're going to go with this here. Oh, so there is a DMSO handbook for doctors that people are out there talking about. Have you anybody out there actually taken this? There is someone out there with a parody account called John Denver. Really talks about this a lot. He gives it away. I don't know to trust it enough, but there's always somebody saying they healed. They were healed, and here we are with. I got to be very careful what I say because I don't know what the algorithm is doing about this particular man here. Um, let's see, and it looks like I locked up again. All right, you guys still with me? Are you still with me? All right, I'm back. I guess my computer does want to play nice with me today. So I am back. I'm going to pull a card on the birds and just see which one that I get here. Hope everyone is doing really, really well. I only see like a few people out there, like 21 people. Uh, I hope that this actually went to Rumble. If you're out on Rumble, let me know. All right, let's see what we got going here. What's the card going to be, the bird card for the day? If you guys don't like the bird cards, let me know if there's something else that you're interested in. And yeah, I got the duck. Duck, duck, quack, quack. Yeah. So it's weathering. Actually, gonna need a little more light here to see this. It's weathering storms, transition, and prosperity for today. So there you guys go. There you go. Thank you, Mary Jones, for the 5-5. Yeah, so this is what we have is prosperity, weathering the storms, which we have been. And so if it looks like a duck, walks like a duck, must be a duck. Quack quack. All right, so all right, I think I'm done sharing X over there. This is not allowing me to play nice, so this is my all clear on Rumble. Love you, Janine. Oh, TCTME. TCTME. How are you today? All right. So, yeah, that's about what I have going out with you guys there. I really wanted to share a lot more out on X. There's something wackadoodle with my computer as usual. So, God bless America. God bless you. This is the greatest country in the world if you don't know that. The American Eagle is. I showed you guys my drum yesterday. I had two eagles in flight, wings spread out, and I just. It's almost like, oh, you can't see this. I'm afraid to put this up here. Let me see if I can do it one more time without locking up. All right, this is what I was referring to. His name we cry out. Jesus is coming. All right, that was a holy, holy one, but I actually like the beginning of it. I was talking about this. All right, I'm not on the religious aspects of it, but I do know there's something much bigger and much more influential in my life. And I hope that you are also believing that too. TCME says, happy I caught it this morning. I'm glad that you're here. She says she is doing wonderful. Let's put some of these things up here. Buckshot is going to get some coffee. Coffee. I have lemon water. Let's see, what else are we going to talk about? So I've been pulling cards, trying to figure out something a little bit different. I even renamed my channel Ripples of Waves, Tarot, and Oracle cards. It feels very comfortable to be in this space. I just got to let the algorithm, um, kind of catch up to me, and hopefully I'll get more people out there, following me here. So again, I'm going to ask you guys: are you going out and celebrating? On Saturday. So there's a song that is perfect. It was written by Chicago, and I'm going to try to sing it. So hold your ears. Saturday in the park. I think it was the 4th of July. Anybody my age will know that. And I hope it sticks in your head because Saturday is the 4th of July, and I'm hoping to be in a park. Please send blessings and healing energy to my husband. He's been in bed for 2 days. There's this particular virus going around, and I just think it's fair porn and it's intestinal. He happens to have have an intestinal thing going on right now, and he's he was been very much in pain, and I don't know what it was. When he was younger, he used to get that intestinal pain, but for some reason it came back this week. Um, but anyways, I'm hoping that he'll be feeling much better. Kathy says Kathy is my nickname based on Kathy, but my friends' daughters could often say Kathy and it sucks. Coffee and it sucks, or Kathy and it sucks. Yes. Let's see here. Happy Canada Day. Um, yeah, that's cool. So I was just wondering again, I'm not seeing any comments out there, but are you guys going out or are you staying in for the 4th of July? Just kind of wondering what everyone's going to be doing. Let's see here. I'm going to change this video. Hopefully, I won't lock up again. Hopefully, I don't lock up. And I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Boom. There you guys go. Let's see what we have here. President Trump, this was 44 minutes ago, just boarded the new Air Force One en route to North Dakota for Teddy Roosevelt's Library and Freedom of 250 event. This is the first presidential flight on the new Air Force One. Have you guys seen this? It's pretty cool. They retired the other one. All right, I'm going to cut the sound there. There he is. All right, TCME says traveling today to enjoy the celebration. Woo! You go, TCTME. She's I was wondering about her because she's not one to stay at home. Who else out there? Who else out there is a homebody? I think I just lost my camera again, and I'm back. Yeah. Let's see here. You are an early bird. Yay, Charlene. Are you just waking up? Come on, girl. No, I am outside. I'm outside in the summer in July around 5 o'clock in the morning. I let the dogs out. I've got a routine. I sit down, bring a cup of coffee outside. Sometimes, if you guys have seen some of my videos, I didn't know I put one out on YouTube. It was just me shooting around the yard there, and I didn't know it was uploaded for some reason, but I took it down, and I think I've got another one out there today. It was a better view of something. Yeah, I am very early, so just want to know, Charlene, are you going anywhere? Or are you going to be a homebody? Homebody. Okay. I was just wondering what was going on out there. So the festivities are coming up really soon, and every town is celebrating, and every town is kind of going overboard, if you will. There'll be fireworks. Please take care of your pets. And it's probably one reason why I won't go out. I've got two little West Highland Terriers, and I know when I had four big dogs, they were scared too. But with these guys, they shake. They're just shaking in their little boots, and if I don't go out, it'll probably be for that reason. If I do go out, it will be earlier in the day so I can be back, but the fireworks are going to be crazy. Charlene 321 says, nope, was outside watering and then making breakfast and lunch for the hubby. Yeah. Charlene says she is a homebody. Yeah. I don't know why. When you get older, you just become a homebody. But there's some big part of me that always wants to go. Like, I want to go to Washington, D.C., but I don't want to deal with the people. Right. In the park in Owa down here in Gulf Shores and in Foley and Orange Beach, it's a tourist trap. People are complaining how much traffic, and they're building roads and bridges, and it's just crazy as everything from the north has now come down south. But yeah, let's see here what else we have going on out here. So this is just a chit chat in the morning with you guys. I'm coming up on 34 minutes. Anything that you guys want. You want me to pull a chakra card? You want me to pull a bird card? Just let me know. I actually even still have my Akasha cards here. Um, yeah, the energy from the Akasha cards, the tarot cards, it's lost a little bit of oomph, and something is changing with me. But I've got my chakra cards. I've got my of course, the sacred forest oracle cards. These are really good ones. And archetypal cards, and then the galactic. These are a little bit different, very simple galactic heritage cards. If you think that you're going to be traveling in a different way, let me know. All right, let's see what else I have here for you guys. Yeah, yeah, happy July, everyone. This is real exciting time to be alive. Real exciting time. The energies are definitely shifting. I saw some things out there that are just so spiritual. There's so many things that we're being if you're not already awake, or if you've been awake, you're finally saying it's about time. It's, it really is about time and space, and why were you brought here? Why were you awake first before anyone else? Have you thought about that? I mean, I've started getting sarcastic about it by saying, "Damn, I wish I was still asleep because I wouldn't have to deal with the waiting part of it." Right? Yeah. What are your reasons? What do you think that why you had to be awake? Somebody had to be awake, right? Um, and were you fully awake, or do you feel like you're more awake now? Uh, We'll see. All right, we'll see. I'd love to see your responses out here for this. And I'm actually going to, we're talking about nature, talking about being out there. Let's pull a card from the Sacred Forest Oracle. I do like this deck a lot. I know that Alley Cat has it. And by the way, Alley Cat will be back on Monday. We haven't decided what we're going to do. But I love doing the last show went almost 3 hours. I've never done that. It was fun. It was so much fun. So she said she was going to take a look at what she has under her desk of the different cards. We'll come up with a show. Won't be doing a show on Saturday, obviously, for obvious reasons. Going to be celebrating the birth of this country. People are out there saying, and I hope this doesn't sound too bad, but 250 years of freedom. I think we're going into the freedom. All right. Happy July to everyone. It's going to be awesome, says Angie. Hey, Angie, how you doing? Uh, we've got Mary out there. We've got Charlene out there, and Buckaroo, and TCTME. So if you're out sitting outside and enjoying yourself, Bella, um, please do it early morning. It is hot here. I think it's 110 with the heat index, probably higher. Uh, it could be also too that my husband has been doing a lot of work the last week or so outside, and it's getting hotter and hotter and hotter, and that may have caused him some illness too. Um, I just been trying to tend to him to get him eating healthier stuff. He doesn't normally eat a lot of fruit. I had him eating apples. I made a salad for him. I figured maybe if it's an intestinal thing, too much acid in the stomach, he needs more alkaline, that type of thing. When he's sick and he doesn't have a choice, I feed him when I can the good stuff. All right, let's see. Let's see. I said I didn't expect to be here 3 hour show. Charlene, that's what she said. I didn't expect it to be a 3 hour show, but loved every moment. I'm glad you did. Yeah, it was fun. I'm telling you, whole dragon thing. You know, Angie, what are you doing, Angie? She says, I'm enjoying a well deserved day off. Hey. Co-worker's mom died, and I had to pick up a shift. I get to enjoy the hot sunshine today. Yay! Happy day off. Happy day off. Everybody send her lots of good vibes to enjoy herself and get that sun, get that vitamin D out there. Buckshot, what are you up to? If Buck is still with us, or if he's still drinking his coffee, I'm actually going to pull a card here. I already pulled one. I'm going to do a chakra. If you guys want to know what's going on with your chakras, I'm going to do something a little bit different with those cards. Instead of just, I'll read from the affirmation from the back of them, but I want to actually see. If you guys want a chakra card, I want to see what's going on with you. But let's just Let's just pull. I'm actually going to slice and dice this deck and see what I get on top. And, ooh, very good card. I hope you guys can see this. I want to come in closer. It's called Air Spirit. Air Spirit. All right, it's knowledge. Y'all have the knowledge. Oh, I said you all. I've been here too long. I've been here too long. All right, let's see here. I'm surprised I even said it because sometimes it doesn't even sound right coming from a dialect of Chicago. Chicago Cubs are winning. Woohoo! They're doing really good out there, and it's just so obvious in how all the teams cheat. So we're going to talk about knowledge this morning, and let me find my goggleines over here. Let's see what we got going on. Thank you, Mary Jones. Sending healing prayers for your husband, Janine. Real cool. Thank you so much. All right. So air spirit knowledge. All right. So as you stand in the center of the forest, a subtle breeze lovely touches your cheeks. A gentle gust rustle the leaves above as the spirit air approaches upon your boat of light, and wind. You sense the wind's whispering message to you from spirit. You will receive this card when you need to think things through. This is not the time to be impulsive. Do not react instantly to situations and people. Take into consideration all points of view. Do your research, listen to others, speak your truth, take time to weigh in the pros and cons of the situation. This is an excellent time to begin a new venture or project. It will succeed as long as you are thoughtful, organized, and focused. There's a remarkable wellspring of wisdom within you. Take a breath, slow and deep, and delve into the inner knowledge, and it will guide you into the right direction. Air represents wisdom, our mental activities, and our ability to reason. It also is associated with thought, intellect, communication, and comprehension. Through our breath, we can speak and express ourselves. Our lives begin with our first breath. So, air is connected to the beginning. The spirit of air oversees friendship, clarity, and positive focus in life. The spirit of air, inhale. Take a moment to think it through. Think it as well feels the right direction. Get clarity and become focused before stepping forth. Take care. Have a thoughtful communication with others. How many needed to hear that this morning that we need to slow down, think things through? Are you being impulsive? I'm not. There's no reason for me to be impulsive. Not when I'm a shut in and I really don't go out and do anything, but this is a really cool card. I hope you can see the gist of it. It's called Air Spirit. There you guys go. There you go. All right. So that was the forest, the Sacred Forest Oracle cards. I love these. These are really cool. I got them at a local metaphysical store, which I'm thinking about going over to today. So they're going to be celebrating, I think, on the 16th of July. They're 1 year being in business here in my little town. And they did ask me to do some, if I wanted to read for people, the Akashic Tarot deck. Have you guys seen this one? This is the one I used to read from. I don't know. I'm not feeling it like I used to in the past. I've changed. Something's changed. So I'm really thinking about it. I'm going to go over there and have a conversation with the owner. Uh, She used to be in the medical industry. She's actually creating a tarot deck of medical cards. I thought that was really awesome. Hope she follows it through. I started to do nature deck cards, and I do have Akasha cards, which turned out really cool. I haven't talked about those too much because I'm still trying to slow down, get my knowledge, like the forest says, think it through before making that move. All right, there you guys go. Let's see here. Yeah, let's see what we have going on out there. I think that's basically it. I hope you guys are just staying cool. It's hot all over. And lots of stuff is actually happening out there. Um, what else do I have going on for you guys? I want to just take a minute here and check out something. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Oh, I see what was going on. All right, let's see here. Does anybody want me to pull a card for them? Like I said, I'm going to move on to my next deck here, and it is the chakras. Just one more for you guys, and then we'll call it a day. But if anybody is struggling with something, let me know. Just say pick me, and I'm just doing just for the chakras only right now. Time has passed on the sacred oracles and the spiritual meaning of birds, but I like these chakra cards. They have grown on me. There we go. A little bit better. As long as I don't have to read anything. Let's see what I got. Okay. All right. I'm actually going to fan these out. Can't see it. And then, have you guys ever tried this? You fan out the cards. You take your left hand or your right hand, whichever, and you just go across them. And the vibration of your the cards change as you go over them. I fan them all the way down on my desk here, and then I just take my hand as I'm doing this here, and I just go like this. I'm already feeling them. I'm already feeling them, and I've done this forever. So what I do is I start at the beginning. Whoa, there's something right here. It is pricking my finger, and this is a card. It is instinct. Interesting. So if anybody is actually wanting this, it says, I allow my senses to fully experience the physical world and trust my instinct. I connect with my deepest sense of self for balance, guidance, and truth. I release all fears and listen to the wisdom of my ancestors through the resonance of my body. I sense. How many of you guys really ever sense your ancestors? Maybe the older you get, you do. I sensed them when I was younger. My so there's a little story with my father, um who basically he knew what I liked and what I listened to, and I would joke about it. I had to run and get the newspaper back in the day, and I had to read my horoscope. I called it horoscope, and stuff like that. He knew I was into the psychic stuff, and he would just say, "My mother was very, very. She knew stuff. You know, he would never say the word, but he knew stuff. So that's the ancestors coming from my, maternal side of the family. So, how many of you guys listen closely to your ancestors? All right, let's see here. I think Charlene said she wanted to receive a card, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to go. Actually, I put the cards back together. I shuffle them and I fan them out. And if you guys can do this, if you've got a deck right now, try it. You'll feel the energy. Let me tell you. All right, let's see what we have here. Charlene says, because I have to have your blessings. And she says, I'm happy to receive. That's fan them, so I can get a good vibration. There we go. This is for Charlene. Charlene. 3, 2, 1. Going across, going across. Oh, whoop, whoop. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, this is a pretty one. So we went to the heart chakra with Charlene. I'm trying to see if I can go this way with it. And it's loving relationship. And I know she's got a loving relationship. She says, I open my heart to love and joy or more gracefully through my relationships. It is safe for me to feel love for myself, life, and others. I allow the universal love to permeate every cell of my body, and I am worthy of love. I am loved. I choose love. There you go. And we have Shelly. Hey, Shelly, how are you doing out there? I'm going to put these back into the into the deck, and I'm going to fold them up. I'm going to do one. Let's see here. Oh, Charlene is telling me, Janine, Buckshot Shabby would like a card. Thank you, my Charlene. All right, this is Shelly. Okay, so I'm gonna do Shelly, and then I'm gonna do Buck. Keep me on that one there too. Oh, we have Leah out on Facebook. Hey, Facebook. Hey, Leah. I'll get to Leah also too. So what I do is I just shuffle these up. I'm gonna fan them out, and then run my hand over, and wherever the strongest vibration of the card is what I pick. And it's so. I wish you guys could see me doing this, but you maybe you can feel it too. I'm gonna get rid of this deck over here. I need more room. And this is for Shelly. Shelly's World. Shelly's World. All right, let's see what we get here. All right, good fanning. I got a good one here. And I'm moving. I'll go all the way to the end, but I usually stop where, but getting a pull. Here we go. All right, this is Shelly's card. It's purity. I release the need to control myself, my life, and others around me. I allow for and embrace purity of mind and vision. I am honest, clear, and pure in my intentions to serve myself and others, to bring about peace in the world. My intention is pure. There you go. And that one is the third eye chakra. I love that card. All right, there you go. All right, and who do we have next? I got my mouse lit up something over here. 1 second. Move my phone. Oh, okay. Let me gather them up and shuffle them. And we're going to go to Buck. Buckaroo for the chakra. What's going on with Buck chakras? I only pull one. If you actually want a full reading, I could always do that for you too. Would you be live if you actually wanted to do that? All right, this is Buck. Fanning them. All right, Buck. So we got Charlene, Shelley, now Buck. Who's next? Who's the next person? Here we go, Buck. I don't like to look at him. I just like to sense them. Here we go. Oh, I've got to make a second pass on this, Buck. You're the first. Here we go. Trying to find that pull. Here we go. I got it. Oh my goodness. All right. This is sacral chakra. It's orange. It's self-worth. All right. Buck, here's your affirmation. I am worthy. I listen to my needs and desires and honors myself. I give myself the time, space, and loving kindness, and I need to make and I need to make manifest all that I am. I discover my true self by going inward and becoming my own best friend. I nurture. Buck, you do nurture. You nurture a lot of other people. But this card is saying to you in your wherever the color is orange. So I'm going to let you guys figure out that chakra. And Buck, Buck's got LOL. Self-worth, nurture yourself. How do you nurture yourself? Especially you're going to tell a guy, go nurture yourself. All right, Buck, just everything that you know that you can do for your family, friends, even the people you counsel, all of that has to be done for yourself in some way. Make a carrot cake, Buck, for yourself. All right, some cannolis. All right, let's see. Anybody else out there? Shabby Maverick says, yes, Buck, you need to hear that. Oh, my goodness. Nourish yourself, says Charlene. Anybody else out there? Hey, Joey. Says love the shirt, Janine. Joey, I'm gonna pull one for you. I am going to pull one for you. Thank you, Joey. He's always giving compliments. He's such a ladies' man. All right, let's see what we have here. All right. I was really surprised to hear how Joey's age. I thought he was a lot younger because he looks good for his age. He's doing something right. Must be the cannolis. It's the Italian food. Is this Joey G? Oh, good. It's Joey G. Talk about the right person. All right. I'm going to fan these out. You guys try this at home with your own cards. You fan them all the way out as along the table, on the floor, wherever you're comfortable with doing this. Gotta have the room, gotta have the space. I've got a large desk here that I go all the way across. And this one's for Joey G because he's listening probably while he's working or driving. Or are you on vacation, Joey? What's going on? How many of you guys are home for the holidays? All right, let's take this. So what you do is you just take your hand and you scan it. Where vibration, where frequency, and the card will pull you. You'll feel the vibration change in your hand. I love it. I've done this my whole life. And this is for Joey G. Come on, Joey. Oh, whoop, got one. Got one. Woohoo! All right. I think I pulled this card like last week and I did a little bit of a show on it. It's called, this one here is his third eye chakra. It's protection. Oops, the other way, Janine. It's protection. I release the need for armor and protection as I recognize that I am always guided and safe. Put down your guard, Joey. It says the more I let go of fear and manifest, the more I feel protected. It is a side of me to choose to love and possibly over fear and hopelessness. I trust in the light, the divine light, and the wisdom that ensures me that the alchemy of spirit and matter. Here's your thing. It says all is perfect, just as it is. So there you go, Joey. Put down the armor. All right. Anybody else out there? I've got. Oh, Leah. We got to do one for Leah. Yeah. Oh, and who else is out there? Who's from Spain? Oh, Mary. I see Mary's out there. Joey says working. He is working. Joey, let me know your thoughts on the protection. You know, that just sounds like something that we all do at some particular time. You've got to be yourself. If you're not yourself, who the hell are you? Right? Why do you got to put up walls? Says the person that did it her whole, I don't know, 20s and 30s. All right. Leah? Leah's next. All right, let's see. Let's see here. Joey says, I got to read this before I do. Holy shit, I'm using my third eye for the card. I shit you not. All right, there you go. There you go. All right, this is fun. I'm enjoying this. It's so funny because it's a deck that I didn't like. I was like, what the hell is this? There's 4 cards for each chakra. What am I supposed to do with this? But I love it. All right, Leah, here you go. Here you go. If I miss anybody, Charlene, let me know. Because I don't always the chat skips on me. All right, this is Leah. Scanning it with my hand and pulling the card. Oh, already got a hit. I'm going to come back a little bit more, see if there's a bigger hit. Which means I scan it twice. If I land on that one again, that was a card. That was a strong pull for that one. Oh, here it is. Wow, that's very, very interesting. All right. It's your root chakra, Leah. Let's talk about it. Safety. It is red. I hope you can see the color red. So you are safe. Did we do this one once before for her? I let go of the need for protection, another protection, when I realize that I am safe. I trust my instincts and inner guidance to help navigate me through life's twists and turns. I can cope with adversity because I am always there for myself in the loving and supporting way. I am safe. So there you go. It's very similar to the third eye, but this is the root chakra one. Interesting. Very, very interesting. All right, what else do we have? Shabby, do you want one? Okay, gotcha. Charlene says shabby. Shabby says, I'm thinking spirit is telling me to go get my deck and go to go I can't read. Hold on. It changed colors on me when I highlight it. I'm thinking spirit is telling me to go get my deck. Be back. All right. Mel, Mary, and Angie would like a card. Oh my God, I'm so missing this. I'm not seeing these. Thank you, Charlene, my co-host. Let me take a sip of water here. Mel, Mary's one person, and then Angie. Okay, let's just see. Where are we going with this? Happy birthday, America, 250 years old. And it's not 250 years of freedom. It begins now. Because we're all awake and we're all spiritual. And let's see here. So I'm going to fan these out. Wow, this just did a whole jump here, which is really cool because sometimes when you do a fan, you just kind of go that way with it. It stopped and then it picked up and went that way, but the other ones behind it came, if that makes any sense. So fanning these out. This is for Shabby, Shabby Babby, Shabby Rabby. All right. Here we go. You don't even look. Don't look down. Don't see what the cards are. Just feel the vibration. Oh, whoa, whoa, got one. Oh, hold on a second. I gotta fan these out a little bit more. They were too clumped up. I couldn't tell which one it was. One more, Shabby. Shabby, are you back? And then we'll go to TME. Don't forget TME, Charlene. Oh, here we go. I got it. All right. This is pretty. Love the color. So we're looking at the it's yellow, of course. It's the solar plex chakra, and it's her individuality. She says, I recognize others are different aspects of consciousness, no greater or lesser than myself, all journeying at the same at our own pace. That's really hard to accept sometimes that everybody is at a different pace. Just making a note here. Since I acknowledge acceptance and to celebrate differences as I go inward and connect with my deepest self, my truth, desire, and joy. I am a unique spark of the divine, expressing my own unique vibration in life's purpose. I follow my own path. This sounds like Shabby, by the way. So maybe it's just a little bit more stuff that she needs to work on with this. Maybe there's somebody that might not be up to the status quo. I don't know, but I follow my own path. Maybe somebody is trying to tell her to go in a different path. um, Let us know. Let us know what you think about that. All right, I'm gonna shuffle these up one more time. I think we're got to do Mel next. um, Joey was on Facebook, but he's hopping over to YouTube. Charlene is super. We are all better with her in our lives. You better believe that, Leah. TCME card pull. Thank you. Ditto. Okay. All right. Charlene, I just got. Okay. This one is Miss Landy. All right. Let me just kind of fan these out. Let's see what the vibration. How am I doing on this thing? We're pulling these cards this way. You guys like aligning yourself with is it close to it? Let me know. Put your comments in there. Get that algorithm going in the chat here because that's what it's all about now. Yes, sirree, bub. All right, let's see what we got here. Ooh, boy. This is Mary from Spain on the plane. Whoa, I got one right off the bat. Right off the bat. I'm going to scan it one more time, but I pulled the card because it was so strong. Whoa, another one. Okay, I got two of them. So what actually happens is I really feel the vibration in my hand. Some of you guys will say, "Oh, my hair was standing up when you said that," or something like that. My hands vibrate. They always did. Especially, I noticed it when I did a lot of Reiki, right? Sending energy. That's the feeling that I'm getting, just so that you guys are know. Not that I want to show you my hand, my little chubby. My sister used to say it, she called me my chubby sausages. All right, so okay, this is for Mel in Spain. The first one, she got two cards, you guys, and it's both the same chakra. Two messages, and this is very interesting. I got the same pull frequency, was what I'm trying to say. The first one is letting go. Okay, so this is it. Letting go. I release, repress, and or trap emotions that are associated being with at ease and grace. Okay, Mary, just let it go a little bit. Where appropriate, I let go of those people and situations that penetrate hurt in and I can't see what that word is. And me's. I release my investment in staying safe and stuck. I surrender, trust, and allow the light to guide me. I release. What chakra is that? It's a sacred chakra. Then she needs some work. So if there's any energy workers out there that, we're all energy workers, but let's just send some really good energy to Mary on her sacred chakra. Here's her second one, sacred chakra. So she's got to let go, and then she's got to know the potential of it, right? I'm alive with potential and fertile with possibilities. I allow my dreams and my desires to gestate in birth. I am expressing of the infinite potential in the universe. I nurture my potential and possibility. All is possible. So there you go. First, you got to let go and then realize all the possibility potentials that you are and can be and whatever it is that you want to create. Okay. How does that sound? Anybody else? Am I doing okay? I think Angie, was there another one? Charlene, doing pretty good, Joey. Charlene, I need you. Joey does Reiki. Hey, let me put that up there. I gotta find my mouse. So the first time I ever got two strong pulls like that, same chakra. So if you want to do your own healing energy and your sacral chakra, or have somebody else do it, tend to that ASAP. You want those chakras aligned, right? And what else happens when you align them? Things shift. You feel better. Charlene, did I get everyone? Is there an Angie out there that I don't know? Angie, did I do yours already? All right. Doing pretty good, Joey. Okay, I'm just trying to read here. A little bit of a delay. She's asked, did you do Angie? Yeah, I don't think I did Angie. So, and that might be it, right? Yeah, I love talking energy with you guys. So after I'm doing this, I'm going to run over to the metaphysical store and see what's going on over there because I'm being pulled to go there. Yesterday I thought about it. Today I feel like, yeah, let's go over there. Let's do this. All right. So this is Angie. Angie, love the name Angie. Energy is always very gentle with the name Angie. The vibration, the frequency. Angie Dickinson. She was a beautiful, beautiful person in her day, which we all are. And then Father Time comes along. All right, I got a clump here, and it's really interesting because it's got to spread these things out. All right, Angie, here we go. Scanning. Joey's got a statement out here. It says align. Oh, I got one right off the bat. Align your chakras if it flows fluid to your crown. There you go. So Angie, here's your card. It is the throat chakra. Speaking here. All right, so it's communication. Oop, wrong way. It's communication. Cool picture too. It says I communicate with others in a healthy, meaningful way. My communications are constructive, honest, and purposeful. I communicate with my respect, positive regards on my intention of growth for all. I collaborate and cooperate. Angie, you having a little bit of problem out there? All right, there you guys go. Yeah. So let's see. I'm just wondering. I'm just wondering. Shabby, did you come back with your cards? Are you trying this? Are you guys trying this at home? It's the truth. It's the truth. The cards vibration. It's no different from somebody shuffling them up and how they appear. What about TCTME? I don't think I did her either. Yeah, beautiful cards, says Angie. What do you guys think? Are these readings? Are the chakras? Do you feel that's true? That you need work in that particular chakra? TCTME, I'm coming. If you're still listening. All right, thank you, thank you. All right, fanning them out. Cool thing about these too is they're not in reverse, right? I mean, like when you do Reiki energy, you can kind of feel the spinning sometimes. You get people saying, "Oh, this particular chakra is spinning the wrong way," and all that other stuff. I don't know. I don't know. It's been a long time. I became a Reiki master teacher at one time. I went through all the training on that. Had a bad falling out with the teacher who I went into business with, who stole a lot of money. So I decided I'm not going to do Reiki anymore. And it was, if I go through it again, it'll be with a totally different teacher, totally different energy. Yeah, stole $2,500 from me. The lawyer that I went to said, sometimes it's best to go into business with people you don't trust so you can always keep an eye on them. Best advice I think I was ever given. All right, so this is TCTME. I'm going to come back. Well, get one right off the bat. Right off the bat. Healing. Healing. This way, this way. We all have healing. We'll continue to have healing that we need to be done. This is kind of cool. Can you guys see this picture okay? Healing. I see clearly. I can see clearly now. How to bring harmony to pain, discomfort, and issues of separation. And so I am healed. TCTME. I transcends the illusions of duality, seeing beyond the veil of diverse thought and behavior. I offer with confidence and integrity my vision for a brighter, more harmonious future. I am harmonious. Healing. And that one is the third eye chakra. There you go. I'm going to take a break for just 1 second here, come back to you guys and see what's going on. I'd like to see your comments there so I can show it to people out there. TCTME says, I am sending well wishes to your hubby and everyone who is under the weather. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Angie, I thought I saw something from Angie here. Let me go back a little bit further. Here, start with Joey. Joey G says, align your chakras. It flows fluid to the crown, which we need. That's so important to be able to get really good messages. Beautiful card, says Angie. TCME. Okay, I have. Angie, that one there. I may have blown up at someone who made me mad the other day. Well, that's okay. What does blowing up have to, it's just a release, right? We have to sometimes. You get somebody, it's like coming at you like a woodpecker. Nah, 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 nah. Yeah, I've been there, done that. Forgive yourself, really. Just let it go. I can't remember what your card was, but yeah, just let it go. All right. Shabby says my ability has been surfacing again ever since the solstice. Oh, very cool. Angie says throat chakra. For me, I hold words until they spew out. I need to balance. Yeah, I mean, that's just, you're a very kind, giving person. And sometimes we don't like to, that was the hardest lesson for me. And I think for a lot of people here, right? You don't want to ever speak your mind because we were told be kind to people, hold back, blah, blah, blah. But a lot of times we have to learn the art of communications. Was that what yours was communications? Yeah, and that just basically means that instead of calling somebody a fool, there's other ways of doing there's other ways of coming about and having a conversation with somebody that you could agree to disagree. I love that saying. Leah Ray says, I received the Reiki attunement, but I have not used it much lately. It was not tradition, but done by a Navajo elder. Whoa. I think that's so cool. She's got the worked with the Navajos and the Indians. TCTME says healing. Oh, a broken heart. I'm definitely healing. There you go. And you take your time with that, right? And healing is on many dimensions, many levels. Joey says, Loner, keep practicing on yourself and it'll get stronger the more you do it. Um, let's see here. Yeah, you guys are having a communication about the Reiki. That's really cool. So I'm hoping I'm hoping in my intentions are when I go into this metaphysical store, which is like right down the corner from me, next to some of the cutest little coffee shops. I should probably one day take you down, and it's just a few blocks of Foley. Everything is just so old here, and you've got all these young people coming in, and there's a couple from Chicago that started Gypsy. I think it's called Gypsy Queen Coffee Shop. Then you got somebody else. They're just young people coming in, starting up shops, which I think is really good. Metaphysical store. There was a lot of people saying, "I can't believe she's selling tarot cards down there." And some of these coffee shops are now allowing readers to come in and read for people. So it's all cool. It's all good. Charlene says, let's get some statements from Charlene. I used to hold my tongue so much, I gifted myself with a goiter. Wow. Isn't that interesting? Did you ever have it removed? I don't know how that all works. I had a neighbor down the road, had a huge goiter. She didn't care. Everybody saw it. It was part of her. It just it was what it was. So, all right, all right. So that's what I have for you guys today. Thank you so much, Charlene. Did I miss anybody before I go? And we'll pick this up again. This was so much fun. I'm actually going to go back in there and look for another deck. She's a little bit more expensive than Amazon for obvious reasons. She's got to make a little profit. So I like to support our local small stores here. But maybe there's another chakra deck. This was fun. I like doing this with you guys. I hope you enjoyed it too. Um, oh, TCTME says, I want to come over and visit your shop with you. Are you in the area, TCTME? Because I know you go to Florida. And I know where you're driving from because I have met you in the past. So anyone doesn't recall a story with TCTME, she was in Florida, which I believe, and it was the weirdest day too. And I drove to meet her. And it was probably about an hour and a half drive, and it was storming that day. We were going to go to the beach. We're on the beach. We finally get out, and she was with her friend, and she had grandkids, and they had kids, and it was great to be around children again. And so we get everything going, and they're going to go out to the beach, and they see this big dark cloud coming overhead, and I could see this thing. I'm like, I'm out of here. I'll catch you again, TCTME. Let's see here. She says, "Nope, I started eating salt again and now I'm fine." Isn't that interesting? You go to the hospital and they give you a saline thing. What are they giving you? They're giving you salt and they tell you don't eat too much salt. All right. Charlene says, yes, you got everyone. Ripples of waves. I hope you guys enjoy the little ripples that we did here today with your chakras. And I hope you come back again. I'm going to be here all week because it's hot and I have nothing to do first thing in the morning. And I appreciate you guys being here. Tell your friends, share this. And we'll see you. I'm going to try again tomorrow for 8 o'clock. Just turn on the notifications so that you know that I'm here. Thank you.